How's it going, guys, and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. So, I said in my last video, which was the Heavensward reaction, that we'll be starting up again the progression videos that I did when I first started playing this game. Now, what I would do is I would sort of give a quick recap on anything that I had missed out between episodes, and then we'd go through and either look at the main bits. I'd maybe miss out like a little bit here and there that wasn't that important, but we'd basically be going through the whole story and looking at all the trials and raids and stuff as we go along the whole way. And yeah, that's pretty much all we're going to be doing. So we're going to be working our way towards the Heavensward expansion at the moment. I thought we were closer than we were, but apparently the trailer gave a little bit of spoilers, but not too much. That's a little bit unfortunate to have that spoiled, but it's not a problem. So we are dealing with that at the moment, but we've had to come here and talk to that Ramu guy. I think I may have pronounced his name wrong, but we have to talk to this guy here, and his introduction, holy crap, was epic. But we now need to use the duty finder to confront Ramu at the striking tree. But like I said, just a quick recap. We have defeated the ultimate weapon, all that good stuff for A Realm Reborn, and we're currently between the end of A Realm Reborn and heading towards Heavensward now, with all the sort of mid quests. So let's go in here. Let's we have to fight this Ramu guy to prove that we are worthy, I suppose, of his help. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and hopefully find out exactly how this goes. Oh, what the frick? Well, let's kill us off first, and then we'll get in and we will start that fight. Well, this is pretty much going to be live stuff, and I'll be editing up bits in between, what I think should be staying in and what I think should be taken out. But hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, of course, as always, make sure you to leave a like on the video. And also, if you're new, there'll be a lot more of this stuff coming, as I am freaking addicted to this game. So do subscribe if you are enjoying as well. So we just need to queue now. The healer queues usually don't take that long, so hopefully we can get in pretty soon. There we go, there's that queue pop. Let's jump in. Hopefully this goes pretty well. I'm quite, I don't know, I love getting on into all the new trials and stuff. It's really fun, but I always seem to mess up. Like, if anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be me. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but we'll see what happens. I always like to imagine that the DPS has gone like to get something to eat or get a drink or something like that, and it always queue pops the second they stand up, and they running back to their screen like, ah, freaking accept. So any cutscenes and stuff I'm going to be watching because I love them. Absolutely awesome. Interesting music. Very loud. Turn it down for me. It should be fine for you guys. It's like an interesting area. Not the sort of thing I was expecting. This guy is freaking awesome though. His introduction was like, I don't know, it was so short. It was maybe like a minute long, and he's freaking awesome. Okay, so let's make sure we've got the fairy, which we don't have just yet. Frick, he is huge. Got a shield on everybody first. Get our dots on. Now I use this ability, the Aether Flow. I use it for DPS. I think that's fine at this point because healing shouldn't be that difficult right now. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are still over geared, so we like to use a bit more DPS there. Any tips though while we're playing? If you see anything that I could be doing better, let me know. Like I am absolutely more than happy to learn more through comments and stuff. Okay, so far so good. I think all these things we need to be dodging around here, like that. Okay, I think that's actually gonna take me to. I think if I stand near people, they'll take damage from that as well. It looks like we're just kind of ignoring these things on the outside. Like there's one over there taking damage, but otherwise I think we're pretty much just ignoring it. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Keeping people alive though, so that'll do for now. I think we need to kill these. I think that was mistake number one, not killing these. I want to save my instacast for res, people have told me. I used to use it on AoE heals when I thought people were going to die, but there we go. Awesome. That was fun. That was really fun. I had to pay attention. I actually was kind of needed, I think. I felt like I was taking part anyway. Oh, wait, what is he doing? Is he actually dead, or is there going to be more? Okay, so back to the Rising Stones, is it now? Corporal, yeah, you have returned. Dare I ask how much Ramu received your visit? The people of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. The Elder Seedseer must be informed of your deeds at once. So we may as well save a little bit of cash. even though it doesn't cost that much. I love this. I freaking love this.
I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
What befell? We kicked his ass.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done.
That is not a problem. Anytime, give us a call.
Have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
So even though we've beaten that guy, there's still something else going on. This ends another daunting mission, in it? And it seems that Urianger 2 was pleased with the outcome. What say you in it? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Okay, let's go to the Rising Stones then. I love now, rather than going to the Waking Sands, that we can teleport right here. But, in fact, I actually didn't realise that throughout the whole of the beginning of the game, you were getting given these teleports. Vespa Bay 8th ride ticket. I never used to use them, and it takes you right there. I used to teleport and freaking run. Ugh. I found those like just as I was leaving.
Urianger, the floor is yours.
Urianger. I'm gonna have to learn to pronounce that properly. Urianger. Okay. We will try.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus.
He's the guy that came and attacked Minfilla, right?
His words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
Okay, so they're basically trying to figure out a way to kill off the Ascians because they're immortals, but they've found a way apparently. Let's have a look.
Begin at what some
Get them
might call
killed.
the end. When we who dwell
Alright,
in the
he's dead.
material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Okay, so basically your soul leaves you when you die and go back to the ethereal realm.
The restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world,
And then
giving
comes
rise
back.
to new life.
Okay. And then there's a baby. She's holding the baby there.
Is as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
Okay, yeah, so I think we learned this earlier on, that these had to like absorb loads of crystals to stay alive, right?
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
That means it can be resummoned though. Like, if it's just there, they were just mentioning that the ether can come back, so does that mean that they can resummon them?
There it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether.
It does,
take
okay.
their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
So they can be resummoned. They're going to be talking about how this guy's spirit went into the Leviathan, right?
Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
Yeah, it went to a nearby minion, and then she killed that one as well, and it went to Leviathan, right?
What would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
Okay. So if there's nothing for it to jump to.
Return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
Okay, yeah, so no, they want to put it into an ethereal prison, which I think is just a normal person, right?
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
That which was shattered shall be made anew. And the one true God shall come again. The one true God. Who's the one true God? Oh, okay. How did I not see that before? Did it not show it? Who is this? Is this going to be like the last boss of Realm Reborn? Okay, so just in case I've edited that down a hell of a lot, that cutscene was fairly long. Basically, we were talking to Minfilia and everybody else about ways to kill the Immortals. It's something about these souls can be trapped between killing them and when they go to basically where they go and rest. But we don't yet know how we can do that, so we are apparently working on that. And then the next thing, we were watching a scene with the Ascians, and they were basically talking about the one true God that they're going to resummon. And that freaking, holy crap, dude. I'm excited to fight whatever that was. Look, it's Mr. Init. Mr. Init, he's back from his adventures. We heard you were off fighting primals, and that they were some sort of strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Do you think you could train us today, Mr. Init? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. Us too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventures Guild to protect all the Domans. Okay, so these guys are going to be training these, I assume. Ugh, I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. Alright, kids, calm down. And we were just asking Mr. Init if he could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside him, don't you? I have a counter proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Init? A demonstration of skills at arms, if you will. Okay. I mean, if you want to lose. If I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourself against a legend. Are you certain you wish to fight him alone? This is Init you face. Is it going to be these two versus me? What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Ascians to begin with. Without Init to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. We shall soon see. On your guard. Oh crap, that face! I'm not sure I'm going to win this one now. No, we'll be okay. We can just summon our little fairy. Get the fairy summoned, and then that's pretty much it, I think. You know? I don't see us losing this because we can just heal everything up. Lesson must continue. You're pretty much gone, dude. And one more. Is he blocking? Okay. Touché. Nice block. And that's that. I hope he's not dead, is he? We didn't kill him, surely. Oh no, they're good. I was going to say. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is the most fitting title. It just doesn't look right with the hat, dude. Do you recall when we first met? It was at the memorial service for the Battle of something. Battle of something. That's what we're going with. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp reason why grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned this realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. It was you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. It was you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the scions of the Seventh Dawn alone. There's going to be a lot of cutscenes in these videos probably, so if I do edit them down, then don't be too shocked, but hopefully you guys are sort of understanding where we're going and stuff. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of 3 nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. How's it going? Come back. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. Okay, so basically, his plan is to unite all of the grand companies, it does seem. And that way we should be able to deal with things a lot better. But he wants me to go ahead and basically help him do that. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be heading to Limsala Minster first. And seeing if we can make this one grand company. Ah, there you are. I'm ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with Admiral something. I'm not pronouncing that name. What the frick? While the Admiral and I are finalising boundaries and signing parchments, I would have you begin the recruitment process in the earnest. So we have to go recruit some people who are willing to help us with this organisation. And they apparently is enough people on the upper deck. Now, I am useless in this place. Limsa is like one of the most confusing places for me. I assume this is the upper deck. There we go. I always used to get lost here. Okay, well, he doesn't want to help us. I wonder if everybody's going to say the same, like people just aren't going to go for it. Master Alphanor's new organization. Yes, I have heard the formation of his trial company was in the offering. 'Tis with regret, however, come on, that I must decline your invitation. So far, not looking very good, dude. Hey, who's in the bloody hells do you think you're talking to, Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for a self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Cavalin's door. Another person not interested. I hope you all liked my pirate voice just then. I did try. I did try a little bit. No, we're never going to get anyone. I have not the time to be traipsing hither and yon across the realm. Okay, maybe 5th time's the charm. Let's have a look. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. Jumping makes you quicker. Okay, dude, come on. You are our last hope. Do not let us down. What a nice ship. Okay, come on. Well, if it ain't in it, I'd not forget a venturer brave enough, or daft enough to seek the shortcut to Titan's bedchamber. You looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work? Ha, sounds like a right lark it does. Hey, we got one! Alrighty lad, count me in. Oh, it's the one I couldn't remember as well. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into my grave just yet. Hey, we got 1 out of 5. Can we complain? Probably not. In it, your recruiting went well, I trust. I do apologise. I am curious as to how many my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk of Limsa. Alphanor, dude, I am so sorry. Ah, a member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. Oh, he's happy. He's happy about the one. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. Alphanord, we got 1, dude. We got 1. How fared you in it? What hidden gems did the streets of Ul'dah offer up to your unrelenting gaze? 1 person, dude, just 1. Thank you in it. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of a new beginning. Certainly give us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part of the victories you yourself has won. I mean, it's a great idea. I really like the idea of having a united, like, grand company. I think it's really, really good. But it's just whether people actually help and whether it goes well or not. Ah, don't, dude. The freaking spoilers. Oh, gets worse. We shouldn't have watched the Heaven's Ward trailer yet. Honestly, we shouldn't have. That looks so funny. He's huge and she's so tiny.
Tell me, General.
Ah, voice acting.
What think
Yes.
you of Alphino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea.
Oh, he agrees.
Should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
Definitely.
But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong.
That's fair enough for them to actually think about. Like, if he gets everybody together, they could, and it's all the strongest people, they could definitely just do whatever they wanted. But it needs to be ruled by the right people.
Cannot be done about Thancred.
Thancred is the little guy that's caused the issues with the refugees, I believe. Not good.
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
Don't have any evidence against him? He is not happy.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing?
Without evidence, what can you do?
Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
He is not happy at all. I can understand the stress though. That guy was on the council, I believe.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Chills, dude. Absolute chills. Like, what the hell? It's keeping me engaged. All I've done tonight is pretty much watch cutscenes, and I've had an absolute blast. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Revenant's Toll of late, and I wonder if Slathborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would you speak with him and see if there's aught he requires? We're just a little errand boy, aren't we? We can go and see if Slathborn needs any help. What can I do for you in it? I thought you'd have your hands full helping out with the new arms of the Scions. Slathborn, the shipment, we couldn't. Oh, who's this now? What's going on? He's going to need something now. We were bringing a shipment to Revenant's Toll, provisions embarked for the frontier effort. But just as we sought to cross over into Morgana, we were set upon by brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. Come on, send us to go and get it back. If heretics are involved, then this is likely to be more than a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Okay, so now we have to go and speak with the guy at Camp Dragonhead. I'm pretty sure it's going to be faster just to teleport there. Absolutely faster, so we're going to do that. Not been here in a while. Well, if it isn't my fine friend in it yet. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed.
Definitely not good, dude. We definitely don't want to lose supplies and stuff.
Purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve.
Okay, so we've got to go look for their new leader, I think. Basically deal with the people who are stealing everything. In it, is there aught you would ask of me? Pray speak plainly. I am a man of action and need no honeyed words. On the trial of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the Fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. The heretics themselves seem somehow changed. Mayhaps you would care to question one of their recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a trader was waylaid on the road. I distinctly heard the words, return to Snowcloak. I dare say that is where they're hauling my goods, but you'll not catch me rushing off in pursuit. They tell me 'twas a miracle I survived at all, and I'll not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. Okay, well we know where they need to go though. Draw your weapon, foul. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You are coming seeking heretics? Then we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of their raiding parties, and pursued them here. You glimpsed that woman on top of the cliff. Could it be Iceheart herself come to sneer at our volley? And to where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. The men you found near Snowcloak were some of my finest, that they should be bested so handily. I fear I have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. While I understand you might bark at the notion, I must ask that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from justice for long. So we're not getting straight into the dungeon. We're going to get there eventually, but we need to do a few other things first. In it, it's good to see you return to the Toll. How fared you in the frozen wastes of Coratus? While you were away in Coratus, preparations for the ceremony were all but completed, although Tataru does yet seem somewhat flustered. Okay, let's go. Let's go and help more people out. Back inside to help people out. Okay, so we need to go and hand off all the uniforms to the recruits, so we'll get that done, and then I assume we're going to be seeing the ceremony. So we've done all that, we've handed out the uniforms, and we're back to see what Alphanor wants us to do next. Did I mention I thought of a name for the company? The moment of truth draws near in it. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I should make the official announcement. I wonder what the name's going to be.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves. Let us mend this fractured
Crystal Braves, okay.
And face our enemies as one.
It is a good idea. Like, getting everyone together, such a good idea. Look, they're all in blue.
Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, It is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
What an epic speech.
Take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all!
There we have it. We've got the United Grand Company together. What is it in it? And do be concise, I am rather busy. Alright, mate, I came to help you. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for the attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars, my thanks in advance in it. He's just here. You could have come over with me and told him.
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
Alright, okay.
Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy.
Yeah, so basically what he wanted us to do is it seems like there's a traitor, traitor in the mist. It seems like there's a traitor in the Immortal Flames, which is the Grand Company of Ul'dah. So we need to go and find out who that is. They just seem to be feeding a lot of information by the look of it. So someone that's called Ivy, I guess. So we're back another few days later, actually. Just a quick recap from myself. I think Traitor in the Mist is definitely a good title for me to come back on, because I remember that there's a traitor feeding information to somebody from this place. I can't remember what it's called. What the hell? But there's a traitor feeding information to places, so we're watching that. We need to find out who that is. And I believe Ivy rings a bell, but we'll have to find out.
What brings you here, my friend?
I love his voice acting. He's freaking epic, dude. Like, he's so cool.
But you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you. The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined.
They sound very similar.
Politics, old friend.
Sound very similar. I wonder if same voice actor does it.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not?
As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it.
What the hell?
With your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother. Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Spare me.
I didn't even know that about him. Were we supposed to know that, or is that us finding out?
Title. It's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher.
But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
Oh, the mood just shifted. Holy crap. That was heavy. I felt that.
Progress.
What? Holy crap. That's so weird.
I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought.
How serious he is now. Damn. That mood shifted so fast. There's the music of something going down.
Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
So I think they're doing this, like they're going from serious to, like, friendly to serious back to friendly. I think it's just purely just so people don't realize what they're talking about. But that shift is insane. Like that, I actually full on felt that the first time.
Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
More gloves. Can we use any of these? Hey, we can use these. Let's try these on. They're cool. I'm naked again, but but they're cool. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander something. So Commander something. So I must admit, when I started playing this and everybody said how good the story is and how you get into it so much, I've never really been into stories in games. Like, I just haven't. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit doubtful, but I'm proper into it. And that mood shift back then, like, holy crap. I can see it. I can see it happening. Like, it's proper happening. Right, so to save some time in this video, as it's getting really, really long, from the last scene to the one that I'm skipping to now, is we've basically gone and rescued someone who got taken captive, and then Alphinaud told us that he had an audience with the leader from the city in Heavensward, which is called Ishgard. So we're meeting with them to see if they will help us out, basically. Alphinaud was talking to Minfilia, saying that they haven't really helped out Eorzea in such a long time, so they're hoping that something will change, as they requested the audience from us. So, let's see how that goes. I like their like
Commander
armor.
Leia,
Looks so good.
It is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
He's gonna want something of us. Like, if he's gonna make a deal about anything, he's gonna want something of us. But I wonder what it is.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last.
Literally, every single
Ishgard isn't
time.
immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
Really? I thought the whole point of this was for him to join us.
On what grounds?
He's the same.
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry.
That's a bit selfish.
The Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. We have not the knights to spare.
Alright, I mean, okay. If he's just looking out for his own people, I suppose it kind of makes sense, but...
We are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet.
He wants something
Gaius von
first.
Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
That's what I was saying. Because he agreed, he wanted him to join forces. Like, that's why he thought they were coming.
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
But he's going to protect our, he's basically going to protect our shipments of supplies, the refugees, right?
No, you would not. For I
Here we
require
go.
something in exchange.
I knew there would be something, and it's going to be from us, something from us.
Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The Dravanians are going to be the dragons. From the trailer, the dragons that are attacking the city.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake?
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments.
Okay, so we got a deal
I
then.
regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters.
Alphinaud literally just wants everyone to be united. He's made the grand company for everyone, and he's literally just after everyone being united.
The caravan, my lord.
Ah, for God's sake!
Attacked.
Again?
It was Iceheart, my lord.
Iceheart.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
We need to go in that dungeon, and we just need to clear it out, because it's getting a little bit, like, crazy now. Taking so many of the supplies. Okay, so again, to keep this video a little bit shorter, between here and the dungeon start, what's happened is we went to the caravan and investigated what happened there. There was one survivor. They told us that Iceheart was running towards the dungeon, which is where we are now, which is a big ice mountain sort of thing. And then we came here with everybody pretty much, and it turns out that the entrance is way too small to send a lot of people down. So we're going to be going down with our party of allies and taking out basically the whole dungeon. So let's see what is inside this dungeon, and let's see how it goes. Yes, we're here. We got it. We freaking got it. Per Sir Amric's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. It's okay. It's okay. We've got this. Snowcloak is now accessible. Yes, guys. Finally. I love watching these little intros for the first time. There's dragons there. Quite a nice little zone so far. Nice and light. Camera's a little bit, making me a little bit dizzy. Yeah, it's 4 people. They're tiny. Look how small they are. Okay, let's get a fairy out. They don't wait. They never wait. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Oh, they took a bit more damage. Whoa, what's going on here? Get them healed up. That was nearly a mistake. Nearly completely screwed up there. Okay, more AoE. There's plenty of mobs to pull here. The music so far doesn't seem to fit, but it's really nice. I've not done a dungeon in so long, and you can probably tell with how like inefficient I'm being, but it's okay. Oh, white bear, where the hell did you come from, dude? What the frick is he? Wandil? Alright, Wandil, let's go. We got this. Let's put a shield on this person straight away. It may be a waste, but I don't want him to take any damage that I'm not ready for. Okay, we'll get out of that quickly. Hope everybody got out. They did. Good stuff. Frost bomb. We probably need to kill that. Kill it! I think that probably would have killed us. Okay, so far so good. No storm going on. The music's changed to fit. I don't want to be in that circle. I'm going to stay inside this. Oh, crap. Okay. Getting stuck in that. No, they're not. We can cancel. Ah, we couldn't cancel on time. That was nice and easy. Oh, okay. We're taking frostbite. That's what that is. Oh, it increases the damage that you take. Okay. I'll keep it off the tank, but everyone else can probably cope. Oh, big damage. Area's just falling. That wind sound and everything. So lost. Look at this guy. Freaking Yeti. Okay. Right, Aether Flow's back up, so we better spend that. Do we need to kill that Spriggan, do you reckon? I think we should just get rid of it, right? It's gone. No ball. I want to get rid of that as well. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling. Maybe not. I don't actually know. We'll just see what everyone else is doing. Okay, I'm using my Aether Flow for damage, but I'll save one just in case something happens. We should be okay. This looks so far so good. I'm gonna AoE here because I feel like we need to kill the Spriggans. But I'm just gonna do that here. So I'm getting the boss as well still. Okay. I think I needed to get inside a snowball, and I did. So I'm assuming that's what that was. So we do need to kill these Spriggans. We definitely need to kill them. I think you kill these and you get a snowball. I think. Yeah, you do. Okay, no problem. And there we go. Good stuff. Right, I'm not sure if I dealt with that mechanic right. So someone in the comments who knows this fight, let me know. Did I deal with that right or not? Ice bombs up the top. We probably should watch out for those. Start damaging one of them now already. Go, 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 go. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I was risking that one. Alright, dude. What the f... What are you? What? What is that? Get out of the way. That's just a crystal. Okay. Everything is going freaking crazy right now. What? Oh, yeah, it just gets worse, doesn't it, dude? What the frick? Ah, more crystals. Just what we wanted. Anything more? Yes. Oh no, that's the exit. Go. Frig the crystals. Let's just go. I'm sure there'll be people in the comments saying they're not crystals or icicles, and they might be, but they look like crystals. You want a shield? You can have a shield. Frickin' Fenrir? Okay. What a... Where's my fairy gone? Fairy? Hello? Oh, am I in that? I hope not. No, we're not. Okay. Never good when there's no fairy. It's never good when there's no fairy. Okay, we're okay. We're okay for now. Oh, okay. Let's get a shield on our tank. We're going to save one of our aether flows. Ready for any emergency heals. We have to kill these crystals, do we? We're getting behind it. We're getting behind the crystal. This is what we're doing. Hell yes, we are. Thank you very much. We'll move the crap out of there now. It'll be me that freaking misses it, of course, if anyone. But we're getting better. We're getting better at picking them up. We got it. Good stuff. Achievement unlocked to the Dungeons 3. Freaking Fenrir, of all people. This is the woman. This is the woman.
I know who you are, and you know who I am.
I don't. Not yet. That's why there's question marks.
I was given the
meant to know.
Gazelle, but I earned the name Iceheart.
We meant to know who Gazelle is. God damn it! I'm useless at remembering people. If so, get your book out, dude. That's it. Get the book out.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
I mean, as long as I'm killing bad people, then not a problem.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost.
Okay. Does that mean basically kill all men and leave the dragons alive?
Understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea. For Hydaelyn.
I'm not sure you understand what you're doing. What's all this wrapped around it? Looks like Christmas tree lights. But some weird Christmas tree lights. Oh, it's an aetherite shard, is that right? Well, that was something else. I really, really enjoyed that. Right, guys, I am going to end the episode here. I actually suit this area with my little glowing robe top, but hey, we're going to end it here because I feel like this is a good point to do so, and if I don't, then I'll be going on forever until I have about freaking tons of hours of stuff to edit. So we're going to end it here, like I said, for like the 5th time. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I had a hell of a time, and to be honest, as soon as I end this, I'm going to be continuing on to the next one because Heavensward is just within reach, and I want to get there as soon as I can. But hey, let's see what happens. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video, and also if you're new and you had a laugh, if you thought it was interesting at all, then maybe consider subscribing because I am going to be doing a lot more Final Fantasy, and of course we are only towards the beginning of the game. We have a long way to go, so lots of stuff to come, and hopefully you will enjoy that as well. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching once again. Really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.